Hey guys, today I am going to be talking about all of my beauty product favorites from the past year. So basically everything that I've been talking to you guys about or showing or just using on or off camera. I have three really good primers that I loved last year and I can't decide between them, so I'm just going to talk about all of them. So the first one is Bare Minerals Prime Time. This is the original foundation primer. I really liked this for when my skin was feeling dry. It obviously keeps your makeup on really well and it lasts throughout the entire day. I just love it because it has that nice silky moisturizing property to it, so I loved using that. This is the Benefit Porefessional. This one's also good for minimizing pores. It's something that I think oily girls would really love. I do have dry skin, like I said, but it even still works for me. Just kind of depends on the day and how my skin is feeling, and I feel like I always have to have one in my makeup collection. If I didn't have it, my makeup collection would not be complete. Then I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. This one also does a good job of minimizing pores, but my favorite thing about it is that it just really smooths out the skin. I used it today. After primer, I like to do foundation, and it came down to these two right here. So this is my favorite high-end foundation. It is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Foundation. I have this in, well, Bare Satin was the first one I ever bought, and that one works perfectly for me. But I ran out of it, went to Sephora, tried to buy another one, and it wasn't there. I just went ahead and bought the color, I think I bought the color down from that, and this one is Bare Natural 07. It is completely full coverage on me, so if I ever have any red spots or things that I just absolutely want to cover, this will do that for me right away. As soon as I apply it, a little bit goes a long way. It's like a serum-y type of foundation, very liquidy. It is easy to blend out. Then the drugstore favorite of mine is the CoverGirl Stay Luminous. This one's in medium beige, so I like to use this just to make my skin have that nice, natural, beautiful glow. After foundation, I do concealer, and I only have one to show you guys because I felt like I use this one the most in tutorials and also just off camera. I love it. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have it in Fair. I am wearing it today, and I'm wearing the oh no, I'm wearing NARS today, my NARS foundation. I like that one too, NARS Sheer Glow. So I put it under my eyes to hide my dark under eye circles, and I also bring it a bit up onto my cheekbone to highlight. I put it down my nose, on my forehead, cupid's bow, and chin, and I hate that look where it's very white and then your foundation is not. It's tan. So this is a good one for if you just want that nice blended look. For my eyes, I only use one eye primer. This is from MAC. It's called Painterly. It's the Pro Longwear Paint Pot. You don't need to sit there and blend it out forever. It just stays where you put it. I think because my eyelids are a little bit oily, that's why I like it so much. I could wear this actually, with my eyeshadows on, probably for 3 days, and I guarantee that my eyeshadows would not crease. I never have a problem with it creasing. So if I'm going anywhere, if I'm doing an eye look or filming for you guys, then I know for sure if I'm ever going to do eyeshadow that I'm going to put this on first. I've never tried any of the other paint pots before though. Maybe Groundwork when I first started my channel, but I didn't know what the heck I was doing with it. But I would like to try, in the future, some other ones. But so far, this one's just perfect for me. My favorite high-end palette is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. So I do have the regular chocolate bar one, but I like this one the most. I use this, the most out of every single palette that I've ever owned, even the Urban Decay ones. I will have to say that I like the Too Faced shadows more than the Urban Decays. I will. And that is because they have this creaminess to them. You have to feel it to understand what I'm talking about. But they're so silky smooth, and it just blends out like a dream. And it also blends out well with other eyeshadows too. There's a lot of great different shades to choose from here that are matte, that are shimmery, light brown, dark brown. There's a great range. I mean, this is just my absolute go-to palette anytime I'm ever doing an eyeshadow look, whether it's on camera or off camera. I'd have to say I use Mousse the most, which is the lightest brown in the palette. I use Pudding, Truffled, or Hot Fudge for my eyebrows, or if I'm doing an eyeliner. And then For my lid, I really like to mix it up between these two, caramel and bonbon. I've also tried rum raisin on the lid and frosting. And it has a black too, which is nice because a lot of palettes don't come with blacks. They come with like wannabe blacks, and it's like totally not cool. It's like, I want a freaking black in my palette. If I ever created a makeup palette, I guarantee you there will be a black in it. Then for drugstore, my favorite was the L'Oreal La Palette Nude. This one is very similar, like color-wise, to the browns that were in the Too Faced one that I just showed you. There's a lot of great lid colors, golds and bronzes, matte shades as well that work great in the crease that are light enough to actually use. Because I'm not really a fan of using like super dark colors in there. And then they have some great highlight shades too, which I don't really use too often. I use like the ones in here. But this is a great palette. Eyeshadows blend out really nicely. They're very pigmented. The only thing is they're just like a little bit powdery, but I mean, for a drugstore palette, it's really, really nice. And I definitely felt like I used it the most. So for eyeliner, my favorite is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. This one's really good because it's super, super black. If I ever do a winged liner, I like it to be really dark. So if you're a beginner, then I would definitely go for one like this that is very easy to use. I like that it's a liquid liner too, so it just kind of like glides right on, so I can do it really quickly. Dries really fast. I don't have to go over with multiple layers, just one, and I'm good to go. And then I have another one that I really like, but I guess I just lost it. Like, I don't even know where I put it. It's by Starlux Pro, and I got it like in my BoxyCharm box, I think, a while ago. But that eyeliner is really good too. Then I'd like to do my eyelashes. So I've either been using my Christina number 43s that I get on Amazon. I like these because they're really fluttery, they're longer and really glam. Or the ones that like I'm wearing today. These are by Creme number 15. Also, you can get these on Amazon. And I really liked these from Ardell, the Demi Wispies. I don't have to trim them, I can just plop them right on. They stay on good. They have thin bands, which is nice. So they're very easy to apply and they don't like pop off. Since I have really small eyes, the last thing that I want is to have a really thick band because that's definitely not going to stay. If I wasn't doing lashes, I guess these are the only two that I have, yeah. I would either use my Tarte Lights Camera Flashes on my top lashes. And then another one that I liked was my Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara from L'Oreal. And I would use this on my bottom lashes. I'm sure you guys remember me talking about this mascara a lot. I was definitely a big fan of it. I don't think I've ever used this one on camera, but this is what I've been using for just my, you know, everyday eye makeup looks where I just only do mascara. I'll just layer this baby up like 4 times on my lashes and they get like really volumized and long. So then I go back to the, oh wait, I forgot to talk about my eyebrows. I use my Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown from Anastasia. This one is actually going to be gone soon. I'm like almost out of this. It's definitely more than halfway gone. There's like a fourth of it left. I like to use that to fill in my eyebrows because they are pretty much non-existent. So I fill them in with this first and then I go in with like a powder from my Too Faced palette. And that usually does the job for me, and then I'll just like blend out the inner corners with a spoolie brush. Okay, so that's for the eyes and the eyebrows. I go back to my face and I like to use a blush. So this is Dallas Benefit. This was my all-time favorite that not only I think I use the most in tutorials, but that I just use on an everyday basis a lot. It's very natural and pretty and glowy and red. It sort of gives you that look where you just pinched your cheeks, you know? Oh my god, I remember there was like a freak out that they were gonna stop selling these and I had to go and buy me a few because you guys were like, Kayleigh, your favorite blush is going to be sold out and never be sold again. And I'm like, what? Oh my god. But yeah, I don't think that's happening anymore, right? I hope not. And the only one that I've ever found that kind of matches it is the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose from the drugstore. Or I like this one from Tarte. It's called Savored. But I'd never really see this color or the shade on Sephora, like wherever they sell Tarte. I've never found it because I think this came in one of my holiday collections from last year. So I'm not into bronzer anymore. I don't know, I've just been kind of into the, like, just the blush look. So just like kind of like a cleaner looking face. But last year I did use bronzer a lot, and I'd say the most I used was from this Anastasia contour kit. And obviously I used either one of the 2 bronzers on the outside. But yeah, I haven't been doing bronzer for like the past maybe like month or so, and I actually like the way it looks better because my face already is pretty like angular and I have pretty high cheekbones, pretty big cheekbones. So I find that I actually don't really need that much contour, so I haven't been doing it, and I think it looks better. But I do like that palette if you are into bronzers. For like all over face powder, I really like to use this from IT Cosmetics. These are the CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powders. They are full coverage. It's just basically a powder that I like to put all over my face, mainly focusing on the outer corners, just to kind of make everything blend in better together. It's really good at finishing everything, and it gives it that really soft smoothness. I have mine in medium or rich. Both work really well for me. I also forgot to talk about under eye powders. I really like this one from FX in Light. It's the Illuminating Setting Powder. And I also really like the one that is from Laura Mercier. I use this a lot in tutorials. It's the Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So this is basically like the mattified version of this one. Kind of just depends on what I'm feeling. But lately I've been using the Cover FX one more. Both do a really good job though of just setting that concealer so that it doesn't move. And then the last thing to talk about is lip products. I have quite a lot to show you guys. I'm really big into nude lipsticks, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys my favorites. First we're going to start with lip liners. I actually use the one in Chestnut from Ofra the most. It's like a dark brown, and I'll usually go in with that first and then do my lipstick. And I'll only line just like the outer corners. Or I'll use this eyeliner from Ofra in Coffee Bean. It's pretty much the exact same thing as the lip liner. It's just like a little bit lighter. I have this one from e.l.f. It's in a Runway Pink, but it's kind of not really pink. It's more like a nude in my opinion, like a light nude. From the Fergie collection, it is the Velvet Matte Lip Color from Wet n Wild. Another good one. And then for higher end lipsticks, I will always pretty much go for MAC. So I have this one in Hue. It is a glaze. I like the one in Brave. And it's a satin. This one is Velvet Teddy that I think I used the most, and it is a matte. Alright, and then the last thing is lipstick, or damn it. And then the last thing is lip glosses. I have 4 to show you. This one's from Revlon, and it's in it's the Ultra HD Lip Lacquer in Smoky Topaz. I'm wearing it today. I like this one from Lorac. It's a lip polish. It says 8851. I got this in like a set though, so I'm not sure if they have this like sold separately. This one from e.l.f. in the shade Mark. And then this one from NYX. Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Natural. I like this one because there's no shimmer in it, so it's like one of those matte lip glosses. Both are really, or all of them are really nice and like creamy. They don't dry out my lips at all, and they actually stay that way for a while. Like probably only have to reapply it maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the day. Everything's dropping. But yeah, so those are my favorites for 2015. Actually, they're still my favorites. Those things that I just talked about are always on my makeup desk or in my makeup, well, it depends on if I clean it, in my makeup drawers. I love all those products a lot. Let me know what your favorites were for 2015 down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.